You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I think there's some huge surprises lurking out there because we've had 8 years of monetary expansion that is just off the charts. I think the S&P 500 could easily drop to 1,600 because earnings can drop to $75 a share.
And he's absolutely right. That's David Stockman. He's only one of the few out there telling the truth. And that's what I'm doing here every day, to try to tell you the truth. So you really understand what's going on in the economy, how safe your stocks are. I would say how safe your 401k, but I can't say that because they're not safe to begin with, because they're one of the biggest skimming operations this country ever put together. What a scam that's been. I love how they tell us that the 401k was taking the place of the pension fund. Well, first of all, the pension fund was the only true retirement. It was really a retirement fund. But when the CEOs decided to ship your job overseas so they can create a lot more profit, they shipped the pension funds out the door, brought in a scam called the 401k, which was never designed for you to retire with. It's the only retirement fund, true retirement fund, is a pension fund. It's a guaranteed retirement fund. This was a scam, and it's turning out to be a scam. People are seeing it every day. There's another lawsuit. Employees are suing their companies. The fees are ending up where the employees have very little money left. And also the investments are horrible, because anybody that's running a 401k, they're not very bright. They can't get a good job. When all the pension fund guys, they were the best in the world. They would never go in and manage a 401k. The type of people you get to manage a 401k are lazy, not very bright, and they never could make money for themselves when they're trading their own accounts. They're losers. That's who's managing your money. But the industry is so powerful, makes so much money, the 401k industry. Remember, the mutual fund industry was a tiny little industry. A little teensy-bincy industry on Wall Street. Remember how they expanded, how they became now the biggest industry on Wall Street. It all goes back to the scam when they decided to have the 401k. There was a 401k tax plan. That 401k tax shelter was for the CEOs to shelter their extra income, so they didn't have to pay tax on it. That's what the 401k was. Then when they decided to ship everything over to China so they could save money, they said, well, we can't keep these pension funds. They're too expensive. So this one guy, I can't remember his name. Maybe my producers can. This one guy who came up with the idea, why don't we just do this? Let's take the 401k tax plan. It's a tax plan. Go look it up. 401k is a tax statute. And we'll take that statute and we'll shove in it, Ted Brenner, he says, let's just take and shove into this tax plan a mutual fund. And the mutual fund industry exploded. Huge. Because they could rip people off. But nobody, I could sit here all day. I'll never convince anybody. Most people have no idea what a 401k is to begin with. Most people think there's no expenses. Yeah, they think there's no fees. And a 401k, okay, in any business, the first thing you look at is fees. Isn't that true? I don't care what business you're in. The thing, what are my fees? What are my costs? Oh, not the 401k. Oh, it doesn't matter, they tell you. As long as you're making money, it doesn't matter what you're paying me. What are you, nuts? The 401k cost you 7 times more than an ETF. If you came to never mind coming to me. Do it yourself if you don't want me. Take an S&P. Take the spiders. You're better off just buying the spiders. Buying the spiders. Than being in a 401k. What are you, nuts? Because the spiders don't have that expense. They don't have that expense. That's where you win, just with the spiders. And the spiders are much better because you don't have to wait to the end of the day to get out. When the stock market starts crashing, just like he said, it's going to crash. And I've been telling you the crash already started on January 26th. Nobody wants to hear it. Everybody wants to put their head in the sand.
The U.S. domestic economy is on fire.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Here, when I hear this kind of garbage going on every day I hear this. This is my favorite. You're probably so sick of hearing it, but I just have to play it.
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
I mean, this guy should be selling used cars. Wait a minute, I'm giving too much credit to used car people. I don't know what he should be doing. He's a fraud. Are you kidding? If that's true, then why hasn't the Fed raised rates? They're already thinking, well, we got 2 more rates. Since 2015, they only raised the rates. In 2 years, they raised the rates 5 times. Now they're thinking, well, we better not raise the rates. The last 2 rates, maybe we'll hold off. Wait a minute. If the economy's doing good, you want to raise rates. In the 2 years following Greenspan's recession, he raised them 17 times. B only raised them 4 times. What's that tell you? They're lying to you. If the economy's doing so well that it dazzles the eyes, then why has student loans become our modern day debtor prison? It's a debtor prison, destroying people's lives. They can't get out of it. All right. Then to answer this, if things are so great, why is it that the government is tapping into Social Security for the first time in 36 years? They got to tap into your Social Security. You're not going to have any Social Security left by the time you retire. Look at the baby boomers. You know the baby boomers? The amount of baby boomers that are staying on and working is doubling every year. They're not leaving. They turn 65. They have to stay on. They're not making any money. Well, wait a minute. I thought the 401k was so dazzling. What happened to the 401k? It doesn't ring well. If the 401k folks, if people reaching 65, the amount of people who are extending their work, they're saying, I'm going to stay and work. And by the way, there's 12 million young people between the ages of 22 and 35 who can't get a job because of that. So they're living at home. That kills the economy. The biggest portion of our economy is new home sales, first-time home sales, especially construction. Do you know that first-time home sales is about 25% of our GDP? That's right. And people are at their homes, 22 to 35, they're at their homes with their parents. We've lost the entire first-time home buyer. So what are they talking about? The economy's so good, then why is productivity down? Productivity is the difference between output and hours worked. It's dropping off a cliff. You can't tell me the economy's doing good when productivity is down. And productivity is so important. Productivity growth is so important. Because that's when you provide more goods to the consumers. What does that mean? That means more profits, higher wages. But it's not happening. Oh, and wages? If things are so good that adjusted for inflation, why are our wages the same as they were in the 70s? Oh, but they're telling us the economy is dazzling the eyes.
Most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
Really? Dazzling the eyes. Then how come these baby boomers are not making the money or have put the savings away they should have? I'll explain when I get back, and we'll take a look at some good stocks.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang.
You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
The economy. It's doing very well. For the first time ever, there are more job openings, 6.7 million, than unemployed people, 6.4 million. I'm going to call it a Goldilocks economy.
6.4 million. Last time I checked, there's 100 million unemployed. 100 million. I don't know where Varney gets his numbers.
I'm going to call it a Goldilocks economy.
I love how they pick their numbers. No, it's 100 million people out of work. And the only reason our unemployment number is at 3.9, 3.8 is because they leave off the rolls 1.5 million people who've been out of work for over a year, who are out looking for jobs and can't find one. I mean, the lying is incredible. And so if you've been looking for a job for a year and you can't find one, they don't count you as unemployed.
How do you get higher productivity if you have a higher magnitude of a service economy? You can't. You can't measure how fast the waiter comes back and forth from your table.
But let's get off of that. We talked about that. What we need to talk about are the folks that are working. How do they retire? Well, the 401k is not going to get you there. For example, if a person retires, and let's say the average, again, remember, there's about 157 million people in this country. That's our workforce. Combined income, husband and wife, is about $63,000 a year before they retire, the combined income. So they're going to need at least $57,000 a year to live the same lifestyle they've become accustomed to. They're not even close to that. Again, if 401ks were so great, why the hell are so many people doubling? People that are hitting age 65, they double every year, and they don't retire. So how can you say
this economy is so strong, it's terrifying? This is the King Kong of economies that has just burst out of the jungle.
Ben Stein, he was so wrong the last time. So wrong with the economy. I mean, he was so wrong. He kept saying right before the crash, go buy the banks, he says. Go buy the banks. Go buy the banks. The best investments ever. And they collapsed. They went down 30, 40, 50. Remember, they went out of business. The banks collapsed. The economy went down. We had the biggest crash ever. And Ben Stein's telling us 3-4 months before it happened, right up to it, oh, no, stay with the banks. Stay with the banks. Today, the banks, I said, and I've been saying this to you on the radio here, and I've been saying it to my gang members, that the fraud in this market is unbelievable. They're creating this fake wealth effect, especially with stock buybacks. We talk about that all the time. And again, they don't mention that, do they? Not at all. So I said, to run this market back up, they got to get these banks going. Banks lead the stock market up. I don't care if you buy Apple. I don't care if you buy Netflix. I don't care if you buy the four FANG stocks. I don't care. The market can't sustain. When they say, oh, the market's up 100 points, it can't sustain it. Not unless the banks are leading. The banks are not leading. They haven't been leading since January 26th. It's since January 26th, the banks are not leading. And the 11% correction that we got, we haven't even clawed back. We clawed back about 6% of it. That's all, about half. That's unheard of. That's crazy. So now they decide, let's start running the bank. Exactly what I told my gang. So if you want to be a gang member, and if you want to participate, now again, you have two choices. You can participate in my whole program, which we start out every morning with coffee talk real early in the morning. And then what we do is we then get on, we start with our classes at 9:30 online live, where I You email in, give me your stock. I help you with it. We have thousands and thousands of members who tie in at 9:30 in the morning. And I teach and answer questions about stocks. It's a lot of fun. People really learn off of each other. And then during the whole day, we give updates all day long. We're like your personal coach. But you learn a tremendous amount about the market. Now, a lot of people don't want to learn. And I don't blame them. You haven't been in school in 40 years. You don't go back. Nothing worse than trying to learn again, right? I didn't even want to learn how to use an ATM card. My wife always mad at me. I still have never gone to the bank and used an ATM card. I don't even. What's a smartphone? I'm not even smart enough to get a smartphone.
Wow!
I mean, I have never texted anybody on a phone. I have yet to text anybody on a phone. 72 years old and never texted anybody on a phone. There you go. But one thing I know, being around for 72 years, this is the biggest scam going on in this market. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So anyway, so the banks, they got to now hold this fraudulent market up. And they know they got to do it with the banks. So the plunger team, they get together and they decide, let's go in, print money, and start buying the bank stocks to hold this market up. Because remember, they have not clawed back. When the market drops 12%, usually, or 11%, it's within 5-6 days. Within 2 weeks, it goes all the way back up if you have a good economy like they're telling us. Not even 2 weeks. Within 1 week, it goes down 11%, goes right back up. It's called a V-shaped recovery. We haven't gone up in, almost 5 months. 4.5 months. Well, actually, it'll be 5 months at the end of this month. So why don't you join me right now? 877-600-GANG to take you. And again, you can have access to all our products, all of our classrooms. But if you say, all I want to do is just, I don't want to learn, I just want to make money, then participate with the video group, because the video group is really simple. You don't give me your money to invest. You join the gang, $39.95, and then what I do, I take the bank stock, XL off all the banks. Okay, let's start. We start out with a small amount of shares. Then I said, let's put in what we call a stop. It's like buying an insurance policy. So we know exactly what our risk is going to be, what our risk will be compared to our reward. And I'll talk about that when we get back. Perfect time for you to start with the gang. It's perfect. $39.95. Call now. They're waiting for your call. This is how you get involved and make some money.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady at philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang radio show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so the market has been struggling for nearly 5 months to move up 11%. Out of the 11% that it fell, it's clawed back about 5% of it. Say 6% of it. That is almost unheard of when you're hearing how great the economy is doing.
The economy, it's doing very well.
Well, the economy on fire.
We have a really strong economy.
This is the King Kong of economies that has just burst out of the jungle.
People feel richer and they have jobs. Why wouldn't they love the economy right now?
That the American economy is much stronger than people realize.
I'm going to call it a Goldilocks economy.
I mean, what they tell us all, there's no economy like this in the history of the United States doing. Wait a minute. Then why can't the stock market go up? Because the banks aren't going up. Why aren't the banks going up? Because of inflation. You have immediately the yield on the 10-year Treasury is going up. And when the yield on the 10-year Treasury, the smart money turns around and says, whoa. As I always tell you, there's two camps. The people who say, well, look at that. Yields are going up. 10-year treasuries going up. Interest rates are going up. That means the economy's booming and the banks are going to make all kinds of money. I'm turning around saying it's a lie. The economy is not booming. If the economy was booming, they would have raised rates. Number one, first thing they would have done is raised rates. Are you kidding? Greenspan, after his recession, 17 times. Aunt B, 5 times. Give me a break. So the problem, the problem that we're having is that you just can't. An economy can't grow when you got this tremendous overhang of debt, budget deficits. Exactly. When you spend more than you take in, the consequences are horrible. Look at the budget deficits. They're a killer.
So there is a point at which debt is too cumbersome and there's too much of it. They say when it exceeds 90%, it's a problem. Well, currently our debt is at 105%. So our gross public debt is 105% of our GDP.
We're spending every year more money we take in. What does that mean? It means that the debt keeps wages down. That's what a budget, when you spend more than you take in, keeps wages down. That's why the economy, the stock market, rather, hasn't gone back up the full 11%. 5 months has gone up about half of it, which is that's unheard of. Household debt is also rising 60% faster than wages. That's insane. Debt itself is growing 7% faster than the economy, and corporate debt is at $8 trillion. They're choking because they've been used to borrowing money at 0%. Now, that's the budget deficit. We also have the trade deficit, which is called twin deficits. So take the trade deficit and the budget deficits. Are you kidding me? Now, the budget deficit started to pull back a little bit. President Trump's tariffs are just starting to work a little bit. But the problem is it's still going to be too wide. It's not going fast enough. Why? In other words, he's putting these tariffs. Now, a lot of the tariffs haven't kicked in, but the ones that did kick in are helping. But here's the problem. Until we have a real energy policy where we don't have to buy 10.1 million barrels of oil a day from other people, I don't care I don't care how much we export. We have a good day. Say, look at this. We export 20% more today than we did a year ago. Everybody's happy. But now we got to go buy our oil. We got to buy oil. And it gets wiped out. See, that's the problem. But when you have a trade deficit and a budget deficit, it just weakens the dollar. The inflation, again, is caused by because they have to keep printing dollars because you weaken the dollar. Now you got to print more of them. So that's even more inflation. That means the yield of the 10-year treasury goes up. That means the house price, your mortgage on your house goes up. I mean, it's just it's never ending battle. The national debt, the consequences it's an anchor on the growth, lower wages, lower income, lower savings, smaller returns on your savings, smaller returns on your crappy 401ks and your annuities, higher food, higher shelter, higher clothes costs, higher marginal tax rates. They have to move the tax up. Why do you think that they only said to the corporations, we'll keep your taxes permanent, but we're not going to keep the taxes permanent with the folks? Why do you think they kept it short term?
These tax cuts are going to add to the deficit, the impact on yields down the road, and driving the carry cost of our $21 trillion of debt higher will massively outweigh any short-run impact that's all going to stock buybacks and M&A deals anyway. That doesn't cause the economy to grow.
No, what causes the economy to grow is there's 4 sectors that cause our economy to grow. And the biggest sector, is housing. Government spending, exports, consumer spending, and investment. But the biggest portion of our GDP, the biggest portion, the most important, is the home ownership. It's more important than government spending, more important than exports, more important than consumer spending. It's home investment. That's what's really important. And guess what? It's not happening. because we got 12 million people. Who buys the homes? The first-time home buyers, kids between 22 and 35 years old. But there's 12 million staying at their parents' house because they can't get a job because somebody who's 65 years old, he didn't make enough money because he's in a 401k. He just didn't make enough money. You got to put away. If you're 20 years old, you need to put away right now $380 a month. If you're 30 years old, every month, religiously, I know you want those big rims, those big hubcaps. Just got to get away from that. You got to put $780 a month away. If you're age 40, you're really screwed. $1,678 a month you got to put away. What I'm saying is, if you're going to retire and you're making $63,000 a year, you're going to need about $57,000 to live the same lifestyle you become accustomed to. To get there, if you're age 20, you got to put $380 away a month. Age 30, $780. Age 40, $1,678. And age 50, $4,000 a month. So join my gang. At least let me help you. I can't fix it all for you, but you're going to do a lot better than with a 401k. So banks are so important. So they're starting to move them up. So right now, why don't you join me, $39.95, and I instruct you all the way through. All you do is pay me the $39.95. You go online, you buy the stock, find some online broker, buy the stock, and you follow my instructions just like any information or self-help video. So I think we got risk to reward on this one. We're putting a risk of about 1.5%. That's the most we'll lose to make 8%. The last time we did that was with AMD, and guess what? On about a 1.5% stop, we made 35% return. Now, I'm not suggesting if you join the gang tonight, you're going to make 35%. Not at all. Let's cut that in half. Why don't we cut it all the way, take 30% off, and just say 7% return? What's wrong with that? This is what I do every day. And since the first of the year, the 13 stocks we've been involved with, we have a 16% return. But again, I'm not saying that every gang member made 16% because it's not a fund where you come and give me money so people don't all just get in at the same time. So I think it's better than a fund. Okay, because you're participating. You don't have to do a thing, okay? But it's a single stock at a time. So why don't you join right now and let's work on XLF. And I have some other individual banks I'm ready to buy, okay? I got a whole bunch of individual banks I think are really looking good. Citigroup, that's a bank that's looking good. Now I know some of you are going to say, oh, he just gave me the banks. I don't have to join his gang. I'll just go buy them now. Good luck. Good luck to you. That's not how it works.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, We recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, 877-600-GANG. Again, you can join today and start following me with the basket of the best bank stocks in the country. And our risk to reward, we're setting up our risk at 2%. And our reward, at least a minimum of 8%. Now, it doesn't always work like that. Most of the time, the rewards will be much more than that. Give you an example. Our oil, XES, 21%. Our oil, WLL, 26%. GE, we shorted it, 20%. Oil, MRO, 13%. SU, oil, 12%. We caught the whole oil surge on the way up before anybody else got it. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the bank. So just try it. All I want you to do is judge me on my performance. That's all. Judge me on my performance. At the end of the month, if you're not making any money, and that's it. It's over. You invested $39.95 in yourself. Look how much money you're losing every day in your 401k. They're ripping you off $250 billion a day. A day. And they hide it in the net asset value of the fund, so you can't find it. You need somebody from MIT and Harvard to try to find it in the numbers. It's unbelievable. All right. So they're waiting for your call. I want to finish up on, there's 2 reasons why the economy, remember I said to you, the last time we had a 3% GDP was in 2005. And the reason we're not going to get back there, because of the damage that has been done. Now, the biggest damage, of course, is keeping interest rates too low for too long. But here's the other damage, is the real estate side. Housing investment, there's 4 categories to our GDP. You hear GDP all the time. Most people don't even know what it means. Okay? Now, it just acts as a measurement showing how healthy and wealthy our economy is. And we do it by looking at government spending, exports, consumer spending, and the most important, investment. Housing is investment. Okay, that's wealth effect. And residential real estate is the greatest source of economic GDP growth for this country. I'm talking about purchasing new homes, single family, multifamily, new construction. Here's an interesting fact, though. Existing home sales have little impact on GDP. Isn't that interesting? If you take out existing home sales, little impact. It's the construction of the new home. Okay, that's the first-time home buyer. That's the guy between 22 and 36 who's starting a family. And here's the other key. When they go and they buy a new home, remember the construction's incredible because every contractor, every carpenter on the job creates 5 more jobs in town called the multiplier effect. And every time someone buys a new house, they all have to furnish it. I mean, this was taken away from the economy by having these retirees. Baby Bush is responsible for telling them, take all your money out, go and refi your house. Don't worry about it. Value is going to keep going up. They got foreclosed on. And then the second mistake was Obama. When they got foreclosed on, he then is a dope and turns around and says, let me sell all my buddies at the hedge funds at Blackstone, all the hedge funds in the bank. Let me sell you all these foreclosed houses, hundreds of thousands of them. I'm going to give them to you at 10 cents on the dollar, 20 cents on the dollar, and go rent them. So this is how much of a dope he is. That's why, what else would he do? It's not like he had a background for being a president. He was a community organizer, for God's sakes. He didn't know the difference.
I'm a warrior for the middle class.
But boy, it's killing us now because the biggest category that grows this country, that gives you a good job, that gives you good retirement, Bush destroyed it by taking out the equity of everybody's home. 8 million homes were foreclosed on. And then he turns around and Obama takes the foreclosed homes and gives it to all the hedge funds for rental. Now, all those homes are off the market. Housing, remember, is an asset. Home values rise. Then you feel good. You feel secure. Renters, they don't feel secure. We become a renter nation. Thank Bush and baby Bush and Obama for that. It's unbelievable. When home values decline, which they did, so does consumer spending. When home value goes up, consumer spending increases. But they went too far. They said, well, let's not have them stop spending. We'll guarantee them that their house will go up forever. What we'll do is cut rates down to almost nothing, and we'll have such a housing boom, they'll believe us. You know, it only takes a 6% drop in a home value to wipe out nearly $1 trillion in household wealth. This category of 4 is what builds our country, and that is gone. And then take away the pension fund. Remember, it was the pensions. It was the pensions that grew the middle class. It was the middle class that's still the backbone of this country. And the middle class, guess what? They're disappearing. Just like the pensions disappeared because the unions disappeared. So between the union's gone, the pension's gone, the housing's gone. Are you kidding me? And these guys get up here and say this?
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
Hey, what a dope. What a dope. I mean, this is just a pure lie. We have not seen a GDP since 2005, and that's why, because the housing industry has been destroyed. You just can't bring it back. And CEOs are shipping our jobs overseas for bigger earnings. Unfortunately, those earnings, they're not sharing it with our wage earners through capital investment, which increases productivity. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. So we got a problem there. So we got our CEOs taking jobs. You know, I love it. Oh, we got these jobs. We want to create jobs in America. And as fast as the jobs are created, they get rid of them. Why does a CEO want to hire you and can ship the job overseas and you want $12, $15, you can do it for $2. It's such a big lie how they want to build the manufacturing in this country. Trump does, but it's never going to work. It's not going to work. And when you got the CEOs You give them a tax return, a tax break of $1.1 trillion, and they take it and say, well, I'm going to put it in my pocket. I'm not going to go and put it into capital investment so that I can increase my productivity, so I can give wages, so our economy can grow. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. And productivity, as I said in the beginning, is so important. And remember, our productivity is down. That's the difference between output and hours worked. It's so important. And it's down. It's down big time. So the problem we're having, all I can do, I can't fix any of this. I can't fix your pensions. They're not coming back. Your 401k, you're screwed. Did anybody ever read the fine print in their 401k? Have some fun one night. Read it. Read it, especially the 6-year rule. That's very fine print. You have to go on Amazon and get special goggles. You can't even see it. You must be on the job 6 years to take all you saved with you when you go to another job. Deduct 2 years for investment costs and pay 1/4 what's left to Uncle Sam. Lose another 2% to inflation. You're left with 1% a year. It will take you 70 years to double your money. And here's the fees they screw you with. 12 1B fees, base fees, custodial fees, legal fees, transfer agent fees, sub-transfer agent fees, record-keeping fees, marketing fees, brochure fees, office party fees, office expenses fees, bookkeeping fees, toll-free telephone fees. Do you know these mutual funds, these 401ks, they pay for nothing. No wonder they make a fortune. No wonder those buildings are so big. They pay for nothing. You pay for everything, and that's why you can't make money in a 401k. So I'm saying to you, try this for 1 month. I'm telling you today, just like I told the people, I think it was in April. I said, why don't you try AMD? And I'll put it on my video every day, 3 times a day. I change it. So 3 times a day, I talk about the stock that's on the video. I update you 3 times during the day. So AMD. So it went up 37%. And we had a safety net in there. It wouldn't drop more than 2%. Now, I'm not saying XLF is going to go up 37%. I don't know. Maybe it goes up 5%. Maybe it goes up 2%. But that's not what's important. Important is we're guaranteed you're not going to lose more than 2.7%. Even if I lost on 5, I mean, if I lost on 3 of 5, I'm still making money. Call right now, 877-600-GANG. And remember St. Jude.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.